Mr. Muffin, Mr. Muffin's Trains. It's almost 6 o'clock, 5:59. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Katie. Hello, Tom. Hello, Glenn. Hello, Massimo. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Mole. Hello, Gold Rail fan. Oh, I hear the chime for 6 o'clock, you know, because I'm a college professor, so even though I'm not teaching this quarter, I got my chime on my phone. It rings every hour on the hour, so I know what time to start class, and that's what we got to do to start our call. How are you guys? Hope you're great. Friday, January 31st, last day of January. If you want to buy something today and kind of get it in under the wire, you know, for the month, we've had a good month so far. We're a little bit ahead of where we were a year ago, January, and that was a great month. So we're a little bit ahead of that. Not like December was. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. But we're doing pretty good. Let's see, this week, what do we know? So end of last weekend, we announced the custom runs with Lionel, and we're collecting our pre-orders for those. The winners so far have been the unnumbered Amtrak auto racks, which we had a lot of guys want us to do, and we've got those on there, and they're unnumbered, so you can put your own numbers on them. I would use Letraset letters numbers because they're press-on. You use like a popsicle stick to rub those guys on, and so those are pretty cool. And then the other thing, the Pennsylvania Railroad 7002 A6 is getting crazy pre-orders, so that's going to happen for sure. I'm going to go ahead and do kind of the MacArthur S2 regardless, because I want to get, Lionel won't do the artwork until I tell him yay, and so I told him yay because I want to get the artwork done so everybody can see what it's going to look like. I think I might have mentioned that MacArthur was a 5-star general, and so we're going to put 5 stars on it somewhere. So that'll be pretty cool. And but anyway, a lot of custom runs. We got those all announced. We received 2 or 3 pallets on Monday, which was pretty much all Lionel stuff. Some of the Polar Express cars, I got way shorted on those, but and then the Polar Express 20th anniversary sets came in, and we've been busy shipping those. They weigh about 45 pounds a piece. And then and the triplex freight sets finally came in. And so and those weigh like 56 pounds a piece. And there's a premium from UPS if you go over 50 pounds. So that's been ugly. But anyway, those came. And then it's been pretty much quiet the rest of the week. So MTH gets a big container next week. There was a question Chad asked about the SD50s. They'll arrive at MTH next week, so I probably won't get them till the week after. And I got a lot of them coming. We had a lot of pre-orders, and I did some custom runs in the SD50s. And so that'll be pretty cool. And then the Z6s, those monster engines, those are coming too. They'll be along with the SD50s. So we're looking forward to that. Atlas, I think, got a container this week, maybe 2, and I've forgotten what's in there. Some box cars for sure. Some of the early P42s, they haven't shipped them all, but some of them are in there. So that'll be coming in from Atlas. And then I got an on-the-water report from Lionel, which didn't say anything about January. So what have you people been doing? I mean, you didn't get a bunch of trains in January? I don't get it. But anyway, the Royal Blue Wood passenger sets, which somebody asked me about a week or so ago, they'll be at Lionel on the 17th. And then we'll see, also see the American Railroad passenger sets. The Pennsylvania Spirit of St. Louis passenger set will be in that group. I'm planning to get some of those. The Amtrak Rainbow, the Halloween Dome cars will be in that group. The nickel plate 21-inch cars will be in on the 24th of February. And then all of the NS Heritage Legacy SC70s, right? Aces will be in the 24th. That's Penn Central, Reading, Savannah, Atlanta, Virginia, and Wabash. Wow. And I got in the first two of the NS Heritage SD70s from MTH this week. I got in Western Maryland and Chessie, and they are both outstanding. And I told my daughter I didn't want any of those, so don't worry about that. But two of them ended at the layout for me to take pictures of, and guess what? They're not leaving. They are so beautiful. And then Maine Northern, Susquehanna, Ferromex, SD70Ms. And then I've got a custom run SD70Ms in Canadian Pacific, isn't it? Or Canadian National. One of those. Starts with a C. Those will be arriving. And also be arriving will be my Amtrak power generator car. Not Amtrak. Union Pacific power generator car. That'll be in about the 24th. And then the Pennsylvania X31 boxcars, and there's a boatload of those coming, including Seaboard in there. Some hot box reefers from Lionel. And then finally, at the end of the month, we'll get the Milwaukee Road Ribside boxcars. There's a Hiawatha paint scheme, an Olympian. There's one with roof hatches. There's one with the yellow band. There's one with that LRD thing, which means it's got latch things in there you can latch onto. Those will be here by the end of the month. So Dr. Jack's going to love that because he's a Milwaukee guy. So I am sending a boatload of Milwaukee ribside boxcars to Dr. Jack. So that's what's coming in from Lionel. Oh my gosh. And then nothing new from Woodland Scenics. My wife used the Nerd Center last night to show some HO stuff, and she left some of her props here. This is the little HO version of the Moonlight Court, and this is available in O gauge. You guys probably know that. And where's the camera? It's backwards. I can't tell. But these are just super cute. Even in HO, they're super cute. And Dr. Jack did a video about the O gauge ones, which I really appreciated. I was going to put this away, but it's too hard to do while I'm talking, so I won't do that. So what else is going on? Let me think. I'm gonna check here in a minute. I gotta check what everybody's writing here. I'm not. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I want to talk. You guys got a lot of comments. I want to look at that. I'll get to that. I promise. What am I? So LNN, we had proposed a custom run in LNN in the gray, which is the freight paint scheme, and with the yellow noses, 2 A's and 2 B's, and we got that on the schedule for MTH to make it, and the artwork came in from the artist who does a really good job, and he used the blue with the whiskers, which is really a passenger paint scheme, and it was so beautiful. I had to say, yeah, you know what I mean? Let's do that. And then there were a bunch of guys that didn't want the passenger paint scheme. Honestly, they wanted the freight. So what to do, right? So we had a conference call with all the big shots at MTH, and I asked them, hey, can you make both? Can I get 2 ABBA sets in a Louisville and Nashville, one in the blue and one in the freight gray with the yellow nose? And they said, yeah. So I just got the okay, and I just got the product numbers for the gray version. So I loaded that up on my website just 20 minutes ago, and it'll be in Sunday's newsletter. So we're going to be up to our keister in F7s in LNN. And then also with Lionel, we're doing an Alco FA and a B unit in Louisville and Nashville in this what they called the skunk scheme. It's black and white. So where did that come from, right? So I'm getting a lot of hate mail about that. But where it came from was those units were purchased from the Lehigh and New England Railroad, LNNE. And they painted over LNNE and they put Louisville and Nashville on the side. And I talked to a guy that ran the shops, for Louisville National. He goes, "Yep, that's what happened." And we only used them for transfer service. They used them to move freight to other railroads, like the New York Central up in Ohio and Pennsylvania and to St. Louis and so forth, which is pretty cool. So we're going to make those. We got those on the list, along with the custom runs in the New Haven in that green, right? And it's got stripes on it, green and orange. And I've been told that's called wedding cake paint scheme. And I've talked to a bunch of New Haven guys that told me that's bullshit. That's not what it's called. Well, what is it called? I don't know. It's got a name, but anyway, we're going to do that. So a lot of excitement going on here. Let's see. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff still left to come in from Atlas in first quarter, like passenger cars, for example. We'd love to see those. And I'm looking forward to, this was a okay on the water report from Lionel, but, where's the rest? We got a lot of those stuff coming. So let me quit blabbing and see if there's any questions on my thing here. I've gotten 19 comments already. Jeff and Katie were on first. Tom and PA. Hello, Glenn. Massimo. Am I saying that right? Am I pronouncing that right? I hope I am. Mole Man. Yep. Steve's Train Run. C. Kelly. Hello, buddy. How are you? Franco's Trains and Models. I'm a crazy dancer. Yeah, I can actually, click a button and they'll pop up here for you to see. Yeah, I am. Hello, Jim. Hello, Harold. He's on here. Rail Yard. Hello, Big Boy Trains. Massimo. Hello, Katie. Yep. Don Peck. How are you, Don? Good to see you. Keeler. Keeler's at the Cracker Barrel in Columbus, Ohio, on his way to visit his son in Virginia. So he won't be stopping in here tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to seeing him. So it won't be long. But thank you, Mr. Keeler. Chad asked about the SD50s. Probably a couple more weeks. You got the catalog. So you got a different color cover. You got the bronze. I thought all of our catalogs were one color. I heard they had made 3 colors of the catalog, but I didn't realize we got any of them. So that's cool. Army S2. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we're going to do that. General MacArthur. Yeah. So, I don't know if I've already told you this. I don't think I have, but what I wanted to do was do an engine for Hap Arnold, who was the guy that ran the U.S. Army Air Corps during World War II. That was my first idea, and I thought that would be really cool. And unbeknownst to me, the Air Force has a bunch of trademark rules on using pilots' names, and I don't have permission from his heirs. Let me change my glasses around. I don't have permission from his heirs to use his name, and I've been trying to get it for like 3 weeks, and that hasn't gone very well. So I'm putting Hap Arnold back on the shelf, along with Pappy Boynton, who I wanted to do, and who is the Mitchell, the bomber guy that bombed 30 seconds over Tokyo. You know what I mean? He would be cool to put on one of these. But we're going to do Douglas MacArthur. So that's my plan right now. Good evening, Paul. Hello, how are you doing? Good to see you. Why so much for shipping to Canada? I don't know. I'm not the guy that moved to Canada. I don't know. I mean, we try to be. I get a 50% discount from UPS, and I pass that on to our customers. So we quote you a rate that's half price, and then to Canada, I think my daughter's told me shipping at USPS is cheaper. So we try to do that. But yeah, I'm sorry that if it seems like a lot, I don't have any other way to get it up there. Husky stacks are not in the MTH container. I don't know. We ought to get them soon. I was looking at the on order list. We ought to come on. Hello, Guy. Yeah, have a great weekend. Yep. Yeah, we need theme music for Mrs. Muffin. Okay, I'll tell her. She does on Thursday nights. She does kind of a news broadcast on what's new in HO this week. And she's kind of taken over the HO side of the business. She and Sam are running that. And there's a lot more vendors. There's a lot of product announcements. It's a lot. And the two of them are tackling it. So on Thursday night at 6 o'clock. Is that the same time we go on? Yeah, I guess it is. She's doing a, well, I look kind of rakish. She's doing a broadcast on HO on this very channel. And she's also got, if you got time, go to Facebook, and the HO website is actually for the letters HOTrains.com. And we've got a Facebook page. And Facebook will not let Mrs. Muffin stream unless there's 100 people following that channel. And we've got like 29. So if you're sitting on Facebook, I don't know, while you're waiting to get your food at the restaurant or whatever, run over to 4hotrains.com. It's a page on our page, and follow that, and we can get to 100, and then she can stream, which is what she wants to do. So that'll be fun. So we'll get her going with theme music. The bi-level Rock Island cars, they're in the next container from MTH. So I don't know if you know this, you probably don't, but MTH sold that tooling to Atlas, and Atlas, the Atlas cars will be here shortly. And so I went to Atlas to make my custom runs. I'm doing 3. I'm doing Rock Island, Burlington, and something else. What am I doing? Metra? I don't remember the third one. But I'm doing 3 custom runs, 6 car sets. And all of them are sold out. They're oversold. Somebody's got to drop out or somebody's going to be disappointed. But anyway, I went to Atlas to do a custom run, and they said, MTH will have to do it for you. And I'm like, what? So MTH is doing them for us. They came out as MTH products, not Atlas products, and they're doing them and using the MTH tooling or Atlas tooling, because Atlas owns it now. So anyway, I'm pretty excited about that. We're doing Burlington, Rock Island, and what was the third scheme? Does anybody remember? I don't remember. I don't think it was Metra. But anyway, they're in the container that arrives next week or week after. They'll be along. So we'll probably have them here. They told me I'd have them by the middle of February. So we'll see if that's true. Hello, Gary O'Scale. How are you doing? Hey, Matt. Hey, did you have any luck figuring out why that train from Metka jumps the track? I'd love to know. So I have to get, Falconer says I got to get a Sue U30. Yeah, those are nice. A Sue GP35. Yeah. So we're doing a Sue GP35 with Lionel, right? We announced that as a custom run. I hope you like that, Andrew. I don't know about the road number yet. Why don't you weigh in on that and give me some idea about the road number? No word on the SD70s. Are they SD70s or SD90s? They're big, right? I think they're SD90s, aren't they? 2 road numbers. I don't have any news on when those are coming. So okay. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Yeah, like and share. Yeah, baby, let's do it. So Glenn says, check your Polar Express diner car. Heard the boxes may say dinner. Also heard they messed up the observation cars. Yeah, lettering. I've heard the lettering is above the windows instead of underneath. I haven't looked at one myself. I need to do that. These cars, we were way short. I mean, we placed additional orders last summer, and we didn't get any of them. So, awful. Ken says, wishing you great health. Thank you. Beautiful picture, by the way. I don't know about tariffs. I mean, obviously, a lot of the production of our trains is moved to Vietnam. I don't know if you know that. That's where a lot of the final assembly is done. So Y6B, are we doing a Y6B in Army? I don't remember that. It's possible. We're doing the S2 in Army, and the Z6s that are coming, whatever that wheel configuration is, the thing's a monster. We've got 4 or 6 6, I think, unlettered ones that are coming that we can do them any way we want. So if you want them in Norfolk and Western or Western Maryland or Erie or Santa Fe or whatever you want to see a Z6 in, we're going to be able to do that. And Harry's got a lot of decals already there. We'll be able to get that going. That's going to be cool. Richard's here from California. Thank you, buddy. Yep. I love the L&N colors. Yep, I'm with you. I think that's great. I feel really piggy doing both of them, doing them both now. But, we need, I just love that railroad. And we've got passenger cars coming for the L&N, right? The Dixie Flyer we're going to do. We're going to need those engines. Hello, Cy3. Hello, with the frog. Hello. Crypto, happy Friday. RJ, good evening. Yeah. Massimo, did I pronounce my name good? Okay, good. Whew, worried about that. Thank you, Steve's Train Run. Thank you. Hi, Muffin Man. Mark. Gonna love the YouTube videos. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I've got over 600 videos on YouTube. Not as many on how-tos as I'd like. I got to pick that up and make that better. But I know in December, our videos generated more than 1 million minutes of watching. Not just clicking, but actually going through and looking at the videos. That's a lot of minutes. Hey, everybody. Hey, Ian. That's in the lighthouse. There we are. Hello, Sly Cat. You were in the store yesterday. Oh, Gremlin says, I was in the store yesterday. Everyone was nice and helpful. Mrs. Muffin found me a Cab 1L. Good. I pre-ordered the Lionel GP35 in Ann Arbor. Good. I had a whole bunch of guys beating me up to do that dang Ann Arbor. I mean, what do I know about Ann Arbor? Nothing. I mean, I'm a Monon guy. I mean, they didn't come down here, And we had a couple of guys say, don't forget that logo below the cab window, that Ann Arbor logo. And so we've offered it up, and we've had a lot of people pre-order it. So that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I think Admiral Bull Halsey is a good idea. Now, so the question would be, Massimo, would you do it in gray? Like a navy gray? I'm still fooling around with the Commodore Vanderbilts. And next week, Lionel, we'll have a conversation with Lionel about the Vanderbilts, and we'll kind of see what we can do there. So I had some ideas about that. But I think your Admiral, I got a bug in my ear. Oh, here, my eyeball. I think your idea about Halsey is a good idea. So we're gonna remember that. Thank you for bringing that up. Happy Friday, Michael. Good to see you. Hello, Phil. Good to see you. Will the S2 run on 031? No. The S2 won't even date 031. I mean, no. It's not going to happen. Hello. Nice to see you. Hello. Oops. I messed up my window. I'm sorry. Let me put it back. Yikes. All right, there we go. I hit something there. Hello, Rocky Mountaineer. This is an old-time friend of mine. Not sure if the PE observation car lettering has been addressed, but Lionel says they will remake and replace the white roof models with the lettering in the correct location. No way. I have not heard that. So that would be pretty cool. Thank you. What do you think? So those gray, I'm so stupid. I ordered a lot of those gray maintenance away passenger cars from Lionel because I thought those were really cool. And I've still got a lot of them. So we made it. Mrs. Muffin said, get them out of here. So we did it as a daily deal. And we sold quite a few of them. I hope you got all 6. Isn't it 3 2-car sets, I think? But I think that's cool. Yeah. So I think they're beautiful. And I was going to save a set for me, and I haven't done that yet. So thank you for the reminder. So I really think I need a set of those down here at the layout. I had the Wabash version, excuse me, which have sold really well. I had on the track, and I had a special needs class come during the week, and I wasn't here. And Mrs. Mrs. Muffin was running trains for him. And she called me on the phone. She said, I don't have to run very much, but if you got anything on the outside loop on second level, and I said, nope, just got one train on there, nothing else, that's it. And okay, great. So she fired that train up and started running it, and it went around the corner and ran into the back of my Lionel Wabash Woodside passenger cars that were sitting on a 442 or whatever it was, an Atlantic. And boy, just those passenger cars. So my fault, but those are really nice. Thursday show was good. Thank you, Steve. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. She's kind of working her way through this. This is not, her normal kind of thing. So she's getting it going, and wants to do it. Wants to say grace over the HO stuff, and so she's doing it. Of course, she loves scenery and all that, so that's good. No, I don't go to any Pennsylvania train shows. We do. There's a big one here in Tipton, Indiana, just east of us. It's the biggest one-day show in the state, and that's the 22nd of February. And there's a lot of people that come over here from that show, and that's kind of fun. And then we have our own show. Did I say Tipton? I meant Muncie. The show in Muncie, by the Muncie and Western Railroad guys. They do a big show in Muncie. That's the biggest one-day show in the state. And then we do a show now twice a year at Tipton County Fairgrounds, just north of us. And that's going to be on April 11th and 12th, noon to 7 or whatever on Friday, and then all day Saturday. And when we do a show, we do a lot of workshops. So there'll be a lot of hands-on learning how to do things and so forth. So let's see, maybe next week. Okay, I talked to Tom last night. I'm sure I screwed up something in Teams. Maybe next week. I'm always finished my bench work. Oh, Tom's working on the magnificent model railroad modular layout that we're building. And we've got a scenery workshop for the modules scheduled up here in Atlanta at the community center right just down the street from me on February 22nd. And you're welcome to come for that. And the guys, for the LCCA guys, are bringing out all the curve sections we'll use for the modular railroad. When they come out, they're going to put their modular railroad up at the World's Greatest Hobby Show. I think that's what it's called, at the Indianapolis Fairgrounds on the weekend of February 8th and 9th, I think. And so that's coming up too. A lot of train shows this time of year. Hello, Slag. 99 on board. Oops, 104. I love that. Yeah, I love that. That's good. I have those bi-levels in SP. Did she do those in SP from Beth did? Oh, those will be great. And I know Metka did them in Norfolk and Western to match the J611. So yeah, pretty cool. Well, Curtis LeMay is another good idea, but again, he's a pilot, so I got to get approval to do that, or nobody will make it for me. Cover and plywood or go open grid? Well, I've done it both ways. So you can do open grid, and then you cut plywood for the track to hold the track up, and that's pretty cool. There's a really good book on that that Kalmbach has. And I think over time I've just gotten lazy. So now what I'm doing is using sheet plywood. I like 3/4 inch birch, but 1/2 inches will work. And I do the same open grid ladders underneath the plywood. And then you can cut holes where you need to get in and that kind of thing. So you can certainly, both ways work. I think the open grid, you have to cut a lot more plywood to go under your track. It is kind of cool in terms of being able to do mountains and stuff like that, which I like. Of course, we use plaster cloth a lot. So let's see. Glenn says, "Hey, Rocky Mountaineer, did they say what to do with the bad ones?" You received your Feather River. Good. Good. You like it? It's a beautiful set. I've got one set left. If anybody wants a Feather River set, I bet it's cold. Hello, John Parker. I bet it's cold in England tonight. Oh my gosh. I bet it is. Oh my gosh. So Craig's asking about the Vanderbilt orders. I haven't looked. I don't know how they're doing. I know I saw some orders come through for blue and some for red, and I haven't seen any for the anniversary, I don't think. And then the two gray ones, whatever color gray that's going to be, we got to figure that out. One with disc wheels and one was spoked. I've seen some orders for that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's going. But I need to take a look. I just haven't done it yet. Hello. Oops, I did it again. I screwed up my window. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop doing this. I don't know. You have the ability. I have the ability to lock my window design. You see the way on the left hand side that my logo's not in the right place, and I should lock the design, and then I don't have to worry about this. But I haven't done it. The video you made of Mike Wolf on our layout is the best video. It was my pleasure, but it was one of the best videos done on DCS. It was really, really good, and it's getting a lot of traction. That's for sure. So yeah, it's I posted on my channel. I know you did as well, but it was you did a great job. And I put my cameras away. You came in and you were doing it, and that's great. So let's see. It lives down Drury Lane. So Andrew says, "Oh, good, 727 or 732. So which one do you like the best?" Let's see. We got to decide. 727 or 732. One or the other, huh? Either one. I wrote that down. We got to decide. Okay, so you've got a Y6B, Army Y6B on pre-order with me. Order number 96554. Then I guess I'm making them. Good. That's good to know. Good. I don't know. Is the A6 is it traditional dark green? That black green, what do we call it? Brunswick green. Is that the best color? I'm getting a lot of input on that engine, and I want to get it right. So I'm gonna talk to Lionel about that next week. So you think that's it, right, Richard? Hello in Georgia. Nice to see you. Oh my God, I got a bunch more comments down here. I don't have any SD70 Max, I don't think. Yep, doing Suline F7. You bet I am. Yep. Oh, I know. But, what some of the guys do, let's say Atlas, for example, if their minimum run is 40 and I want to do two road numbers, they'll let me do 60. They'll let me split it. And Lionel doesn't like that. They want 80. And I'm just scared. I'm scared to death. Am I going to sell 40 of these? It's going pretty good. But yeah, it would be a good. I tell you what. If we sell 40 of the Ann Arbors, the next time they do the GP35, I'll make a second road number for it. That's what I promise I will. If it really picks up, kind of my rule of thumb is if I get 20 pre-orders for something, I'll go ahead and make it because I'll be all right. And I kind of cheat sometimes if I get like 18 or 17 to one I really want, maybe 15. But I got to get quite a few in order to make it go. So special run of the Blue Mountain 425. And I don't know if I don't know who suggested this to me, but I had one guy suggest it to me, and then two or three guys like a day later brought it up. So I think, and it's getting a lot of pre-orders. So it's going to be good. And we got it right. So, it's Blue Mountain and Reading, or Reading, in case Lee's on. Reading, reading, you know. Battleship Gray. Okay, that would be it, right? If we did it? Yep, yep. For him, that would be good. Battleship Gray. Rocky says no details yet. Okay. Mad Dog Mattis. Yeah, I did have luck with those reefers from Rocky. Thank you for asking. And it came about, honestly, I forgot about it. And Rocky called to get one of my engines that he needed for a customer. And while I had him on the phone, it's like, hey, how about some reefers? So, pretty cool. I do not know yet. That engine was painted black, or Lionel was going to paint it Brunswick green, or Lionel Brunswick green. Well, this is what we got to figure out. Is it black or is it green? We got to get it right. So let's see. Yeah, cons. That was those are the reefers we got from Rocky. Yeah, so the other Rocky Mountaineer, said that's what Lionel told you. Okay. Well, I have not heard anything from them about that, but we'll talk about it. Are you going to be ordering any penis trolleys? Yes, we order everything that's in the catalog. Absolutely. Yep, I think I got them. Yep. Nah, they don't want to hear about that. Yep. MacArthur in Ann Arbor this week. Thank you, Wells. Thank you. Benjamin Weirs, no more Yorks for me. I'm done. You got your Lionel cat. Finally. Oh my gosh. I sent that priority mail. How long did it take to get there? It's a long time. So Michael is talking about, so on my website, I can talk about this, I guess. I've got kind of in the About Us section, I've got a story in there about my experience when I had colon cancer and I died during the surgery. And I was headed to heaven. And the story is called Train to Heaven. And so if you have faith, if you have any interest in this, it's on my website. And I think it's on the About Us section, or you can search for Train to Heaven and you can find it. But that happened a long time ago, and I'm still here. So that's pretty good. Switches is out. I think so, yeah, but they're really, I can't remember. He's still on here probably. I think they're 031s or 045s. They're pretty small switches. But he's got those in his system. Yeah, he can print those. Open grid with 3-inch foam, says Andrew. Yeah, I love the little cool 44 tonner. Yeah, go with L girder construction for your layout. Train tables are old school. Okay, there you go. Well, I use the L girder to make my bench work, but I still put plywood on top. So Ed, so we have an auction service we do. We have a young lady that runs that for us, and we basically get trains, mostly from estates, some private sellers, we offer them for sale on our website. You can go to our website. At the top of the page, there's a tab for auction. And the items go on sale the second Saturday of the month. And then they end the third Saturday of the month. They go on sale at noon on the second Saturday. So this month for February, since tomorrow's the 1st, they'll go on sale on Saturday the 8th. And the auctions will close on Saturday the 15th. And she's got to really be going crazy over there because, you know, it's pretty early in the month that these auctions are going to go live. But we do about 300 lots a month, and we sell usually more than half. So that's how that works, our auction site. Hey, Train Addict. Hey, buddy. Glad you like the LNN, and yep, thank you, Richard Lopez. Roberto, did you send those to me? Yeah, those suggestions, I appreciate it. We did offer both of those. Missing the whistle piece. Oh no! This is a Lionel, big boy. Well, we can get the part from Lionel. I'm sure they've got them. Thank you for pre-ordering the CSX ES44s. Andrew says, open grid 727. That'd be your favorite, right? Okay. Road number 727. Donald says it should be black. Okay. Got my track from you in December. Good. I have the Atlas track connectors, but did not order any wire yet. Okay, but you've got the terminal connectors, the Atlas connectors that have the wires on it, right? And good. I know Metka is doing some custom runs in Aberdeen and Rockfish. I talked to him earlier in the week, and so that's good. That's happening. Razzle Dazzle paint scheme. I have to look that up. Yeah, no, we want to get it right. That's for sure. Took 10 days to get the catalog. So I paid $8.50 or $8.95 to send a priority mail, which is 2 days. 2 days. And it took 10 days for you to get it. All right. Good. So Matt says you've dropped a plastic insert at the Frog on the Atlas switch. You're going to run it on Tuesday and see how it works. Okay. Can you send me a picture of what your plastic insert looks like? Because I really want to run that engine on the main level down here. This is a good question. Why doesn't Atlas remake the Zephyr cars? That is a good question. I will ask them about the Zephyr cars. You see them on eBay, and they're always a lot of money, and we didn't have any trouble selling those. So, yeah. Hello, Tom. Hello, James. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. So, okay, well, I think, oh my God, it's 6:41. This is a half-hour program. What the heck are we doing here? You guys? Oh my gosh. My gosh, my gosh. Well, we had a lot of good suggestions, a lot of good conversations. I loved it. We learned about the Polar Express cars. My friend Rocky